Sisters, brothers, solidarity greetings from the Global Campaign to Find Climate Justice, which War on Want is a member. It's the world's largest grassroots climate justice network. Today we stand in a space bearing the words the United Nations, in a process we are deeply committed to as the eyes, ears and voices of our people fighting for justice. The body that was created after the horrors of the Second World War with a promise of never again. A promise that made it illegal to target civilians. A promise that made it illegal to use food, water, medicine as a weapon of war. A promise of human rights. A promise that all people would be able to live with dignity, free from occupation and oppression. And for these last 2 months, we have witnessed not just the Palestinian people starved, trapped, cut off from the world, bombed and killed, their screams echoing throughout the night with no hope of rescue. As every morning we wait desperately for that message that our friends and our colleagues are still alive. But whilst watching the international community stand in silence, and again, not just for these last 2 months, but for 15 years of an illegal blockade, for 50 years of an occupation and apartheid, and 100 years of ethnic cleansing and settler colonialism. We watched an international community that has been actively complicit in war crimes, in crimes against humanity, where the genocidal intent isn't even bothered to be hidden anymore. And still, of course, that's not enough. We've seen hospitals, schools bombed. We've seen medics, journalists, and even UN staff killed. 18,000 people. Human rights and humanitarian law is lying in shreds. And some ask us, why do we care about the Palestinians? Why do climate justice groups mobilize in their millions from Pakistan to the Philippines, from Belgium to Brazil, from South Africa to Sweden? Why is it that people from all around the world, black, white, brown, Jew, Muslim, Christian, are taken to the streets? It's because we have seen the masks that have slipped. We have seen how the Palestinians are not even viewed as human beings. And in the faces of the Palestinians, for black, brown and indigenous people, we see our past, our present and our future, of lives deemed less valuable than others, of an arc of 500 years of colonialism and racialized capitalism, of sacrificed people and of sacrificed land, of the powerful profiting from oppression, but then saying they don't have any money for climate finance, but billions for bombs and bullets against the people. We say to those powerful countries who put words of human rights into text over there, that no amount of empty words will ever erase your complicity. You not only wrote the blank check, you enabled this, you own this. You own this as much as those who are dropping the bombs on the terrified people of Palestine. So here today, we, the peoples of the world, say to the Palestinian people, the international community over there may have forgotten you, but you are not alone. You will never be alone, because we are all end apartheid, end occupation, free Palestine. Free Palestine!
Human rights! No climate justice! Human rights! I stand here as a member of Africans Rising, which is a pan-African movement of Africans working for unity, justice, peace and dignity. And Africa and its people cannot afford to side with oppressive states. Neither can African governments actually claim to be neutral. Irrespective of where there is injustice everywhere is injustice here. is injustice in Africa.
Sorry.
And
Sorry.
it is indeed a concern for all of us in Africa.